Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing Magical Diary, and yeah, this is my first video on this channel. My friend Angel Carter has already uploaded a Let's Play of Long Live the Queen, first part. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with a new game. And just before I start, this is a dating sim, and it's also kind of like, it also has dungeons and different stuff like that. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here's the character creation. I will make a real name. And I'm going to go ahead and customize her. Probably stick with black and base type. There's that, and that. I'm probably gonna go with that one. I like that one. And eye color. I like that purple. And skin color is probably going to stay pale because that works best with her hair color. And body type, probably the tall and slender. Excuse me. So yeah, this is going to be my character, I guess, and I'm going to start. It all started about 3 years ago on my 13th birthday. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends, but when I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me, I jumped so high that I flew all the way over the hedge. At first, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they'd all convinced themselves that nothing unusual had happened. Then the next day, a strange old woman showed up at my doorstep to offer me the choice for my future. And now here I am, 16 and on my way to Iris Academy, an actual school for magic. The school lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains, about 150 miles from my home in New Hampshire. My parents drove me out here, but we've already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off at the outskirts of the school grounds so I could walk around the rest of the way on my own. I knew Dad would cry and make a fuss over me before letting me go, and I didn't want to make my new classmates see me for the first time looking like that. Actually, I'm surprised Dad agreed. He's always been a little overprotective. Maybe he's finally recognizing that I'm not a little kid anymore. Anyway, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contain all I have to my name for the next 9 months. Not many clothes, because we'll be wearing school uniforms all the time, but I have some books, pictures of my friends and family, and decorations for my new room. There it is up ahead. The campus looks more like a very posh boarding school than a home for wizards and witches. Pretty buildings, lots of trees, and wide open spaces. Summer is still lingering here, and the leaves haven't yet started to turn. I walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. Flower beds and arches stretch out around me. So many doors and windows, and they all look the same. There are 3 residential halls for boys and girls, and 3 for boys. For girls and 3 for boys. I've been accepted to the horse hall, which is for adventurous girls, whatever that means. The 2 other girl halls are butterflies, who are probably girly girls and snakes. I'm not sure who would want to be a snake. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure where horse hall is. I have a letter about freshman orientation. Where did I put it? I look down at my suitcase while I walk, trying to remember which pocket I stuck the letter into, when suddenly I bump into someone. Oops, sorry. He's an older man in school robes with no hall symbol on them, which means he's probably a professor. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, sir. A new student, I see. And what might your name be? He has a lovely voice, dark and rich, with a refined British accent, and he doesn't seem to be too angry with me. I relax a little. Lilith Eve, sir. I just got here, and I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. My voice trails off as I notice he's not and he's no longer looking at me. Instead, he's paging through the large book he was carrying. Miss Eve, is it? Wild seed. How unsurprising. Wild? More than likely, a complete waste of my time. You have no idea how much you have been given, and you will throw it all away. He scribbles something into the book and slams it shut. 10 dirhams. Not a promising start. Pay more attention to your studies than you do while you're walking, Miss Eve, or you'll find yourself expelled from this academy before the new year. With a snap of his wrist, he wraps his cape around him and stalks away. He stalks away. I haven't even started school yet, and already got one of my teachers, hates me. Takes talent. After a bit of looking around, I found my way into the girls' dormitories and located my hall. There are 9 doors in this hall, only one of which is labeled bathroom. And each bedroom has If each bedroom has at least 2 girls in it, I hope that's a big bathroom. My own letter informed me that I would have 2 roommates, but didn't tell me their names or anything else about them. I haven't seen anyone wearing a horse insignia. All I can do is find my room and wait for them to show up. Here it is, room 3. I open the door and pick up my suitcases. Walking inside, I find a fairly ordinary-looking bedroom. No skulls or drippy candles or blacklight posters on the walls. No incense or crystals anywhere, unless they just haven't had the time to unpack yet. A girl who had been sitting on one of the beds stands up. Hello? You're a horse. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Hi, I'm Lily. Are you my roommate? One of them. I'm Ellen. That's Virginia's bed, but she went out to talk to somebody. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Virginia. The state, I mean. I'm not sure where Virginia the girl is from. I tilt my head. You don't have much of a southern accent. It's not that far south, and my family wasn't from there. What about you? I'm from New Hampshire. Not too far from here. Are those books yours? Yeah. There aren't any computers here, so I brought my older encyclopedias. And those are textbooks for the classes I would be taking this year at my other school if I hadn't left. You must be a really good student. Not really. I probably won't even open them. But I didn't know what I would need, and I didn't want to need something and not have it. Those books are everything I could find out about magic, the real kind. Now that I know it's real. Yeah, isn't it great? We're both going to be witches, just like in the movies. Oh good, you're a wild seed too. What does wild seed mean? It means your parents weren't magic, so you're like wildflowers. She holds out her hand for me to shake. Me, my family's all magical, so I always knew I'd be a witch. I'm Virginia. She has a pretty strong grip. Lily, pleased to meet you. Is your problem being wild? I met a professor and he was sort of rude about it. A professor? Shaggy black hair? Big nose? Yeah, I sort of bumped into him. Oh no, now you're gonna be on Grabby's blacklist. The professor grabs girls? No, that's his name. Professor Grabiner. He hates me. He hates everybody, so it doesn't make much difference. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares if you're born or not. Or born witch or not. Not really. And everybody's scared of Grabby. He's a monster. William warned me about him. Who's William? My bigger brother. He's a senior. Donald's a freshman like us. They're in the Wolf Hall. But enough about boys. Which sports do you play? What do you like? I like softball, but I'm better at volleyball. Good strong arms. I prefer soccer. What about you, Lily? I guess I'm mostly best at track. I like to run. Your legs, her arms, my fighting spirit. We're the total package. Go horses. Are there any sports teams for wizards here? Not exactly. There's bounders, but not a real sport. There is a gym, and we can start our own sports team if we have to. Right, Lily? I guess. Sorry, I'm rolling you over, aren't I? I'll let you unpack. Come on, Ellen. I'll introduce you to my brothers. Huh? Okay. I should... I don't know. I'll probably stay here and unpack. Okay, I'll see you later. Don't forget, Lily. Orientation is tomorrow, and you'll get to see old Grabby again. Great. I guess I'd better start putting things away. Everything moves quickly here, and I don't intend to get left behind. Tomorrow I start learning magic. At 9 a.m. on Monday... Sorry about that. At 9 a.m. on Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium, wearing capes and robes, just like me, but they're not completely like me. One boy has furry ears and a long fluffy tail. Holy crap, that looks like a girl. One girl has glittering wings, and that girl looks like a vampire. Is that what it means to be a born witch? Looking something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. No, that's just silly. The muttering and shuffling of the students drops off as someone steps up to the podium. Hello, my little flower buds. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but freeze as I realize no one else is. Then Virginia, beside me, picks up the clapping loudly. Soon the whole room is cheering. The witch holds up her hands, and the room settles back into silence. My name is Professor Potsdam, and I will be one of your instructors in the ways of magic. For some of you, this is the beginning of an adventure such as you had never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you have been expecting all of your lives. At Iris Academy, we teach spelling using pentachromatic system. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. Green is the color of life in the world of plants and animals. White magic affects the mind and spirit, and black magic is contained within physical objects. Your palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but a beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. It's a style that matters. You all have different strengths, different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor your education to your needs. Choose your schedule to focus your personal talents. Don't try to become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own stars, wherever it may lead you. That is the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know that you'll make us proud. Her starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school's guidance counselors, but she certainly seems nicer than Professor Grabiner. I wonder which classes she teaches. You have been divided into the halls to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For the girls who have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes, each group claps as their name is called. The horses are louder than the others, or perhaps that's just because I'm sitting with more of them. For the boys, we have the darling wolves, the daring wolves, the elegant falcons, and the eldritch toads. I'm not sure what eldritch means, but toads sound even worse than snakes. I hope you'll all become good friends, not in each hall, and not just in your ear, but throughout the whole academy. But most importantly, I hope that you'll get to know and trust your roommates, so that by the end of the year you'll be able to work as a team for your final exams. And I know you'll all be looking forward to your exams, yes? No. The audience predictably groans. For testing purposes, your instructors will regularly set your practical challenges in the school dungeon. The school has dungeons? Each task has many possible solutions. You will need to make creative use of the spells you have chosen to learn, so think ahead about what might be useful and how. Okay, are you ready for magic? Open up your diaries and begin penciling in your schedule. I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are classes for each type of magic, plus general studying, which may sound boring, and gym class, which I've always liked. I can also schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my life, my classes have been planned out for me by my school. It wasn't until last year I got to make any choices at all. Cantonese, French, or Spanish, physics, chemistry, or biology. Still, everyone had to have the same number of classes, and they all started and ended at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. If I couldn't choose whatever schedule I want here, what would happen if I never went to class at all? Would they really let me get away with that? What should I do with this week? Okay, so red magic, that was forceful, wasn't it? And then that was like morphing into stuff or something. It was life and plants and stuff. That was, oh crap, I forgot what that one is. That was spiritual stuff. Forgot what black magic class is. My girl seems like she would be kinda, yeah, like spiritual stuff. That's kinda cool. Black, red, creatures, that's cool. And I guess one more of that, yeah. Or maybe gem, I don't know. Sorry, I'm very indecisive. She wanted to hang out with that one Virginia girl or something, and gem. So I guess I'll check out gem. Oh, okay, it's a nice lady. When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing at by the chalkboard. Good morning, Starshines. You need to sit down before we can start, but take your time, relax, get comfortable. It's very important when working with this particular style of magic. Taking her at her word, I yawn and stretch before I settle into my seat. For some people, white is the absence of color, a blank canvas. In the non-magical world, white is a complete spectrum, all colors combined into one. In some ways, you could think of white magic as either of these things. White magic is a tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, the thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experience and communicate with the things that are normally hidden. There is one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking them for their aid. Don't do it. You will regret it. Sorry about that. Now, shall we go on with our lesson? What sort of warning was that? Does she mean that it won't work? Or we'll be expelled or arrested or our brains will melt or what? Maybe she'll tell us more later. Success! Oh, that's nice. Okay guys, it's kind of running a little long, 18 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I will definitely play more. This is a great game so far. I really like it. And yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.